leave me? Why?
The Bleach fandom had many mixed opinions on the previous arc that we ended back with in 2012, the Fullbring arc, The Lost Agent. This didn't happen and that didn't happen. We wanted to see this. Why didn't this happen? Oh man, that was pretty cool. Nice cliffhanger there. I need the next episode, things like that. Now, believe it or not, The Lost Agent, to me, it is and always will be one of my top favorite arcs in the series because it is just lousing with raw mystery and exciting truths. The bottom line here is that most of the viewers loved the change of pace. There weren't any Soul Reapers until the last few episodes, but arguably, I would dare say that was the best thing about this arc. This arc in particular aimed its focus in Karakura Town with many interesting nooks and crannies to take a gander at. This is something special, a more silent arc to fill character gaps. It's unlike anything we've ever had, ensuring a sense of comfort and adding more focus to certain characters who usually do not get a huge amount of screen time. Ichigo's classmates and family members, for instance. Obviously, this big-ass change had caused some viewers to go berserk, and eventually, they hungered for Soul Reapers as if they were flippin' hollows. If it is one thing that most of us as viewers do not have, it's patience with the story itself. Lest we forget, sadly Ichigo did lose his powers in the battle against Aizen. Some people claim that it was a wasted effort given that Aizen survived Mugetsu, but Ichigo made a difference. He deeply weakened Aizen and made him vulnerable enough to Kisuke. So no, it was not a wasted effort. Ichigo saved everyone. So please, go away. Anyways, back to the main focus of the video. By mentioning that awesome blast to the past, my main point with this subject is really quite simple. What else could the audience possibly expect after such an arc? An arc where Ichigo was forced to lose his Soul Reaper powers. Oops! He needs to get them back somehow. I mean, it is pretty obvious. We all know he's getting them back. After the event of the protagonist losing his or her powers, it's obvious that they will find some alternative solution to bounce back into the game and resolve their little problem. So what kind of arc did people really want to see out of this? What were they expecting? What else could they have expected? There is no better way they could have done and executed this arc. Everything from beginning to end was a treasure trove of riches. So why did this arc get such a poor rating? I mean, yeah, it was kind of slow in the beginning. Ichigo was kind of depressed and moping around trying to get accustomed to his new life that he originally lived before becoming a Soul Reaper. And yes, I could definitely imagine that it's kind of hard going back to a life that you lived that makes you feel helpless and powerless. Ichigo was doing the very best he could and he tackled his problems one by one. He got a job with a scary ass but cute manager. He went to school regularly. He was living, but with many thoughts and possible regrets dancing around in his mind. When Uryu got cut down by the mysterious enemy, fans started to get high hopes. But again, what went wrong? Kubo hands fans a plate of justice at the dinner table to get his powers back. Kubo be like, "Don't worry, Ichigo will get his powers back soon. Eat up."
You don't act right, you're not part of the family. What a great family this is! Piece of shit!
Bleach fans in Japan were just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it, okay? The Fullbring arc was fairly consistent with battles, but unfortunately, I have a good sense why the rating of this arc turned out the way it did. So as you all know, the ratings basically only matter to the Japanese audience. They screwed the anime really bad with the rating. Had that rating get something more decent than 1.6, the anime probably would have continued by now. Somehow, the Japanese audience didn't really like what they were being served. They regurgitated the arc and slapped it in Studio Pierrot's face with a big middle finger. Ultimately, it drove Shueisha to make a weird decision, cease development of the anime in 2012. Done. Wrong. That is not a solution. That is a problem, and nobody really saw it coming. In the end, it is what it is. In my own opinion, the Lost Agent arc will forever be one of the best Bleach arcs. Amazing music, mystery, nightmarish scenes with Tsukishima, which added drama and chills to the story, and a cool hidden truth behind the substitution badge and the substitute Soul Reapers. Above all else, I feel that Kubo's main focus with this arc was trust. To know the complete difference, know who your friends are and know who your enemies are, because you can easily be deceived at a moment's notice. And while I am on the subject of trust, I'd like to quote something that Aizen once said. Any betrayal you see is trivial, but what is truly frightening and much more lethal is the betrayal you cannot see. Which does bring us to this arc, and I know that Kubo is a master of writing, you know, stories for deception, and Aizen has deceived a lot of people, and he's just toyed with their emotions and stuff. But anyways, back on subject. This arc totally was great. I loved every minute of it, and I just wish more people could see that. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, so... And that is indeed common knowledge. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope I did explain things well enough to show you my point. And I do have just one last question for you guys. If you did enjoy the Fullbring arc, please let me know what you loved about it in the comments below, because I would deeply love to hear what you guys, each of you guys, have to say about the Fullbring Lost Agent arc. Please let me know in the comments. And of course, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me. And I will see you all in the next Bleach video.
If possible, I had hoped to end this without using this bond card.
Finish him!